Welcome to episode number 6 of this Treachery Saints Relocation franchise series, and today we're playing the Boston Red Sox. Today I have 3 against the Red Sox. It's Ryan Yarbrough versus Jordan Montgomery. As you can see the standings here, we're ranked 5th, 3rd in pitching, 3rd in power, 9th in contact, 21st in speed, and 19th in defense. We're 8.5 games behind the Yankees for first place in the AL East. We are in the top wild card spot though. I'm not sure why it does East, Central, West. I know it doesn't go the other way around. We're on the top wild card spot. Indians at, I would say, a game and a half back. Because we have one more win after. I think a game and a half back if I do the math right. Doesn't say though. But then the Athletics are back from us, I believe. They're like 3 games back. They're 1 game back of the Indians, which were in their 4th, and then the A's are in 14th. Our pitching's 3rd though. I mean, in our division, the Indians are 2nd in pitching, and then 3rd is, I believe, us, and then the 4th is National. I'm not sure it's 1st. Dodgers are 1st, and they're 2nd ranked. I mean, the Indians are 1st, and we're 5th. Not bad. 5th ranked, 9th contact, 3rd power, 3rd pitching, 19th defense, and 21st speed. Here's our rotation. Blake's still 9 and 8, which is not that good. 10 to minus 6 and 9 and 6. This guy is 7 and 7. Blavovich, which he's only got like 9 starts. He's 4 and 1. Pretty good. Glasnow, his ERA is almost 6 with a whip of 1.27. And then all these other guys, and they're decent. I mean, the ERA is kind of high over here. And Trevor May's only pitched 26 and 2/3 innings. And he's 1 for 3 on saves. Does have 11 holds. He's a free agent. And then we have this guy, which is pretty good. Rogers is lights out. A 0.89 ERA and a 0.77 whip. Anderson, ERA is 2.93, a whip of 1.22. 40 for 46 on saves. Not bad. But the big thing that happened. Yeah, we called up Dred Jones, and you might say, where in the world are these 2 guys? I traded for them, and I also sent down Manuel Margot, because if you look, we don't have anyone else that can play shortstop besides Marwin Gonzalez. And if you look at Astudillo, which I did put, he's in like 1st, 2nd, 3rd. He can't play short. I put him at short one time. Then he made an error in the game. That was quick managing, and my team made an error. I kind of assumed it was him. And we have a backup. We had one, I think, in Daniel Robinson, but I traded him. And then in the trade, they did Smith and Haniger, which, 258 average, 18 home runs, 51 RBIs. And, if you look at Margot, which is right here, he had no home run, and he's batting at 197. And by the way, who's playing short? This guy I put on waivers because I had to take someone off the 40-man roster. This Evan Perez, he can't. Who's my shortstop? I just found this guy is my shortstop. We have some good talent, and we have this guy coming up. He has deep potential though. And here, what am I missing? DH, okay, that's fine. We have some good guys coming up, and we have this Elvis Santos, 8 potential, 64 overall. He can play 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, and short, so he can play every infield position. And our budget is 1.25, so I feel that's like the highest budget I have for any franchises. Gonzalez I re-signed, so now I believe I re-signed because I think I already re-signed him. There's some that I'm still working. Anderson definitely. I did have to do this at the end of the year. Probably everyone on this list. Because besides, maybe not Haniger, but he's maybe. But I'm thinking, he's decent. People aren't. I'm considering is I might not re-sign some people. So I might just decide not to. Most likely, Astudillo, Wendell, these are the backups. Margot, Richard, Smith, maybe not Smith. but maybe definitely Haniger. But the people on in center is obviously probably Smith. Well, I just decided that I was going to consider Smith like right there. Maybe Smith, maybe Martinez, but I'm thinking maybe not Martinez because I mean he's aging. So like re-sign Smith, just let go on Martinez, and then maybe what's Chirinos? No, it was Oliver Drake. Maybe not him. The people on consider is him. Oh, who had the high ERA? Tyler Glasnow. And he's on there. He's arbitration eligible. So people on consider not to resign is Jose Martinez and Tyler Glasnow. So really, I mean, everyone else I'm thinking so. I mean, maybe not this Andrew, whatever his name is. Then he's in Double A. I mean, he's potential, but he's 70. And I mean, the people I'm not considering resigning is Jose Martinez, this Andrew, this guy, Andrew Kittredge, Jose Martinez, Andrew Kittredge, and then Oliver Drake. I mean, he's 33. I mean, people. I mean, and then maybe Trevor. He's 30, but I mean, it's 2.2 right now. I mean, if I just did him, I mean, either that is pretty high, 4.05, and his whip was 1.5, but maybe. But obviously, that's all versus to sign him. So yeah, let's play. Yeah, just put that. Then Snails will be the gold controller, and the Red Sox will be the blue controller. Here we go. And then that's JBJ, Jelly Bear Jr. for the Red Sox. So you can't. We don't have two uniforms, home and away. And for home, they automatically pick home, and then for on the road, automatically pitch road. Okay.
Things for you to pick up out there. One of them is the one I told you about earlier when you were recording that you never picked up.
I thought I did though.
And there's another one now out there. They're both pretty old.
Well, I didn't see them. They must have been there after. They were Herbert H. Humphrey.
And I have video evidence because it's on this one and the last one.
Yeah, but there's no video evidence of it out there though. There's no camera out there. Broadcast, they showed the input counts on to make the game a lot quicker. Yep, Ryan Yarbrough versus Jordan Montgomery. And we're gonna put Jones at shortstop, and then we're gonna switch. Or I'll put Donzo, aka there at DH, just moving down a little. Let's put Resart. Actually, no, switch them, and then have Asadio playing. Where's Asadio? Oh no, Zanio's playing. Okay. And then let's put Haniger. Put him there. Let's not have him there. And then put Smith. Who's playing center field? Why do I have Eddie replace? I'm gonna switch Eddie. Put him there and then replace. So yeah, that's only the lineup. Why do they have Wendell playing? A lefty versus no. Put Lau. He's a righty, or he's a lefty as well. I just want. Yeah. Let's do it. Who's that?
Sanchez.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I just skipped that. Here's Greg Jones. His double A stats, 452 at bats, 4 months, 6 RBIs, 334 average, which is really good. That's a lot of RBI, a lot of but good average. That's a average a really so rise at last. I'm not trying to play out there. I try to be quiet. Now I'm working from home. Here we go. We are here at the Metrodome for another edition of baseball here on the show between the Boston Red Sox and the Dry Creek Snakes. Baseball on the show comes your way next. Oh yeah, Red Jones makes his Major League debut right after this. I forgot about that. Ryan Yarbrough, 21 starts in 2020, 10-7 record, 3.59 ERA, 123 innings, 115 hits, 1.112 WHIP, 23 walks, 95 strikeouts. I just pitched him in Game 3 of the Twins, Astros and Rays, of the ALDS, and Andrew Benintendi. No, we don't. I'm on count. That's a ground ball to Lau, one down. Shut the ball down. Here's the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Andrew Benintendi, Jadley Bradley Jr., J.D. Martinez, Daniel Bodart, Nick Goodrum, Kevin Pillar, Michael Chavis, Connor Juan, and Nippy Lopez. Who?
Nico Goodrum, former Twin.
Here's JBJ.
Long time minor leaguer, played
On count.
maybe
The
20
foul
games
ball.
with the Twins.
We're at the Metronome, home of the Twins. You can see the retired players up there, and then behind the up there on the. Then not all of them technically, because 7 got retired after the Metronome got demolished or torn down. It's a ground ball back to Yarbrough. So that was a little loopy throw, but first and time, 2 down. Ow. Here's JB. 2020 AL All-Star has 48 home runs and 109 RBIs in its early August. This is insane. I mean, this is, man, 325. Here's J.D. Martinez. That's a fly ball. Going over is Hanader. And he makes a catch in right center. Be a 1-2-3 to the Red Sox. Snake's coming to bat. 1-2-3 to the Red Sox. Snake's coming to bat. No scores on the show. Jordan Montgomery, 23 starts in 2020 so far, 10-7 record, along with Ryan Yarbrough, 4.55 ERA, 120 and 2/3 innings, 139 hits, 1.56 WHIP, a kind of high WHIP, 52 walks and 109 strikeouts. And here comes Brandon Lau. He had a double against the Ship and it went to near the warning track. 12th double of the year for Lau. And here comes Mitch Hanader. And I forgot to show you how we got him, but it was definitely, I think, it was between the All-Star game and the home run derby, which is a home run derby in the All-Star game, or was just the All-Star game last episode. Just no one was in the home run derby. There we go. That's a ground ball to center baseman. 1 down, but the runner goes over a third, runner at third, 1 out. Here's the starting lineup for the Dry Creek Snakes. Brandon Lau, Mitch Hanader, Eddie Rosario, Rafael Sanel, Marwin Gonzalez, and Alex Smith. Red Jones made his Major League debut, and G-Man Choi and Mike Zunino. Here's Eddie Rosario. They got trade as well. 304 in the year. It's a ground ball to Bodart. Throw to first, got him at first, but the run will score from third, and the Snakes score first. Lau stores RBI drawn by Rosario, and you're still now batting 273. No runners on, 2 outs. 1-0 Snakes. That's a liner, but caught by a center baseman behind center base band, and it's over. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no runners left. And the one that scores the Snakes 1 and the Red Sox 0.
Who are those retired numbers?
No idea. Oh, I know 42, Jackie Robinson.
Kilbrew 3, Oliva 6, Herbeck 14, Peru 29, Puckett 34.
And there's at least one more, right? Isn't it 7? But I just beat us at this point in the Metronome.
Tom Kelly, they retired 10, didn't they?
Yeah, but I just was at Target Field because it's not up here. Here we go. 1-2 down. That's a bullet up the middle. And now on the bench they have Jose Martinez, Hunter Renfroe, Austin Meadows, Tanner Bodarts, and Joey Wendell, by the way. Here's Negro Duderum, and their bench is Mitch Moreland, Jonathan Arise, sort of, I don't know, Alex Verdo, and then Kevin Poecki. So that four, we have 5 bench players, and including, 3 right field, a catcher, and then the catcher is Larga Tuda. I don't know if I said that right. 3-2 count. That's a ground ball. Joy! Jones bounces the pitcher, double play. 2 down. 3-6-1 double play. Joy, Jones, Yarbrough. Here's Kevin Pillar. Remember, they don't have Mookie Betts. They traded him to the Dodgers and David Price, I think. That's a foul ball. Yeah, I believe in the trade they got. I'm not sure what they got, but I think they traded away. They traded away Betts. I think they traded away Price too. 3-2 count. That's a ground ball, and that's a base hit. And now it's bobbled by Smith, but the runner will stay at first base. Runner at first, 2 outs for Boston. Well, really, we're at the Metrodome home of was the Twins, but now they moved. The career high for Michael Chavis. He was a rookie last year, wasn't he? 3-1 count. That's a ground ball. Wow. Goes to Jones at second base, and the inning's over. We're through an inning and a half here at the Metrodome. The score is the Saints 1 and the Red Sox 0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez. At 274 on the year. He's usually a shortstop, and he really can play any position besides, I believe. But then the only position you can't play is pitcher, catcher, and center field. He's playing DH today. 1-1 count. That's a fly ball towards the Boston's relievers. Actually, I think it hit their bench in foul territory. But either way, it's foul ball. 1-2 count to Gonzalez. That's a ground ball, and that is a base hit for Gonzalez. Well, yeah, no 9-3. And here comes leadoff single by Gonzalez. And here comes Smith. 233 on there, 1 home run, 30 RBI, and OPS at 624. Lead after this here, so is Mitch Hanner. That's a ground ball. Bogarts. He's center for one. The first, not in time. 82 speed. Here comes. He's a 2020 Southern League All-Star when he was in Double-A. He has. This is his first major at bat. This is probably shaking out of his shoes. His family's probably watching. There goes Smith, and he swung and missed. Smith down by a mile. Strike him out, throw him out, double play, and the inning's over. We're through 2 here at the Metrodome. The score is the Saints 1 and the Saints 1 and the Red Sox 0. How was he up by that much? He had, 82 speed, 96 feel? I don't know why I was out by that much. 2-1 count. That's a fly ball. Henninger going back, and he makes the catch. 1 down. I might have skipped the defense. Sorry about that. And Nicky Lopez. Nearly down, and that is in there, sure too. And I think they're not sure the umpires, so I don't know who it is. I think it's not Rosario. 76 degree. Oh, not bad. So it's like they read my mind of the last game I played, which wasn't in this franchise, but they moved the right way. Kind of like Ricky Holiday, first base, Dale Parker at third base, at center base, Matthew Rosen at third base, Dave Lawrence. So 96% full, 44,749. August 8, 2020. The Metro, 815 feet elevation, 76 degrees clear, outside, obviously. I mean, outside the Metro. No wind, obviously, because we're inside. Here we go, 3-2 count to Nicky Lopez. That was ball 4, but he swung in foul ball. And by the way, Yarbrough has a cutter, changeup, sinker, and a curveball. That's a ground ball. Going over is Jones. Throw to first, see! Half a step, and that's fast. 69 speed, but 0 steal. Here's Benintendi. Benintendi hits on a ground ball to Lau. No split for second, and no throw to second. Throw to first, and then one down. Two down. Sorry about that. Better than when I did the opening. By the way, I did a better open than I did in my Twin Steps branch. I didn't say anything. I'm used to the postseason when I said we are here at whatever, like Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Here's JBJ. That's a ground ball to Lau, and that was at the Metronome for the first in time. With middle of 3 to score remains. The Snakes won, and the Red Sox 0. That. Well, I don't. Obviously, the home part for the Twins, I put at the Metronome, but I always, the days I play on camera, I play at the Metronome for the Twins when they're at home, and for my Twins Chestnut branches when the Twins are at home, and it's on camera. Like, if I quick manage, I usually put it at Turtle Field. The only time I put it at the Metronome is when the Twins are the home team and when I'm filming. Wrong controller, sorry about that. Here's G-Man. That's a liner. Watch out, ball boy, foul ball. Try on a hop. This time they don't move. 1-2 down. That's a little tamper back with Montgomery. 1 down. And Mike Zanino has 60 home runs, 50 RBIs, batting 255 on the year. 1 down. Swing and a miss. Completely whiffed on that. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, straight 3 in the dirt. Comes down with a catcher to the first, 2 down. Set straight out from Montgomery. Here's Lau, 1 for 1 with a double and scored on Rosario's RBI ground out. Shift is on and hit it against the shift. That's a ground ball, same place! Or at least this time he hit it against the shift. This one hits the wall in front of the 343 sign in left field on the left field line. And he's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. 13 double of the year. And here comes, whatever his name is, Canada. That'd be a trade from Seattle. Send it for Smith. That's a liner! That ball is in to center field, base hit! And, Lau will score easily. And the Snakes extend the lead to 2-0. RBI signal by, whatever his name is, Canada, and Lau scored both runs. Here's Rosario. Oprah on the RBI ground out earlier. 1 count. That's a fly ball. That ball is hit well, but it will die short of the warning judge by a lot, and then go to a 2-out RBI single by McCannader. The Snakes have taken a 2-0 lead after 3 innings of play. Here's JD Martinez, the power bat, and he's like never plays the field. There's no DH, usually doesn't play. That's a ground ball. 1 down. Here's Bogart from a single in the second. That's a ground ball, and he punches it into the shift. Gurdrum. That's a ground ball, should be 2. Jones, Lau, Choi, double play, in and over. 4-5-6 2 up for the Snakes in the bottom of the 4th, and it is 2-0 Snakes after 3.5 innings of play. Here's Sano. 0 for 1 in the game. Hit power bat, not in front of the Twins via trade. That's a foul ball. Down via trade from the Twins, and then Rosario. That's a line drive right to JBJ, 1 down. JBJ stands for Jazzy Bradley Jr., if no one knows that, but here's Marwin Gonzalez with, I believe, Greg Jones on deck. No, not Greg. That's Smith, and then it's Jones. That's a line drive. That's down. Base hit. It hits the wall near the 327 sign. It's gonna be a it's gonna be a close play. Set it not in time. 15th double of the year for Gonzalez, and it's now Smith who's Open on the ground on the second was Fielder's choice, and it was caught stealing. On down. That's a fly ball. Going over is Benattende. 2 down. And he's off to stay where he is. Here's Greg Jones trying to do his first hit. And did his first RBI. Should not throw him out a double play earlier. That will happen here. 1 on count. That's a foul ball. And his first major league hit. That's a ground ball pass to the pitcher. And Greg Jones is now 0 for 2 in the season in his major league career. We're through 4. The score is the Snakes 2 and the Red Sox. Here's Michael Chavis. Yeah, Tevin Pillar, pardon me. 1 on count. 1 for 1 on the game. That's a ground ball, and that is a base hit past Jones. And time runs coming into play. Now 2 or 2, I believe 2 singles early. There's Chavis with 17 home runs in the year. 2 down. That's a fly ball. He just got under that. And Rosario makes the catch 1 down. Remember the last episode was 4th of July. Oh no, that was 2 episodes ago. The last Snake's game, they lost 5-4. That's the deal. It completely messed up. You didn't see Sinelli's energy was low. That's the ground ball. Could be 2. Wow. Jones. Choi. Double play again. Halfway home, the score is 2-0 Snakes. 8:91 due up for the Snakes in the bottom of the 5th. Here's G-Man. I saw Tapper in front of the mound. Poetti, or at least the catcher, go to first in time. It's not Poetti. It's Connor Wong. Poetti's a backup. Here's Danino. I also did trade for Astudillo, by the way. That's a line drive! And that is past JBJ! All the way to the wall! And he'll hold at center base with a double. Why not double by Zanino? That pass, a dive and attempt of Jesse Bradley Jr. And here comes Lau. 2-2 count. That's a ground ball. Center baseman from the edge of the infield. Throw to first in time. I didn't say infield dirt because there's no dirt there. There's only dirt at where home plate is, first, second, and third. And there's no major stadium currently that has that. Last one was whatever his name. There's Haniger, which has single. I thought for a second it said Homer. I think not Homer. 1-2 count. I mean, that's a ground ball. That's a base hit with a 1-1 count. He's 1 for 2 in the game. 7 straight 2. Another RBI signal by Haniger, setting out of the game, and it's 3-0. And Rosario 0 for 2 with a flyout and an RBI ground out earlier. 2-1 count. That's a ground ball to the center baseman. Throws it to Bogart to center baseman, and it's over. But it's another 2-out RBI signal by Haniger. It is now 3-0 Snakes after 6 innings of play. After 5 innings of play, not 6 innings. 5 innings. Red Sox had no runs and 5 hits, no errors, and the Snakes had 3 runs and 7 hits, no errors. Here's Nicky Lopez. That's a ground ball, and that is, oh, I think I went over. I went over Loud's dive-in attempt. And there's a base runner now. One count to Benattende. Benattende punches at the curveball and then it works. 1-2 count. That's a ground ball back to Yarbrough. Jones for 1. Spin around, double play. 1-6-3 double play. That's a lot of double. That's at least 3. Here's JBJ. That's a fly ball. That is high. That's deep. Is it gonna hit the bat? It'll be gone. That ball is gone. JBJ with a home run. Jesse Bradley Jr. to solo homer to straightaway right field over the baddie by Jesse Bradley Jr. 6th of the year, 400 feet and 400 feet, and it was 400 feet, 97 miles per hour at the bat. I think it would show it right here. Well, now it says 399, but it said, let's start with the first, what it said the first time, 400 feet, 99 miles per hour at the bat. It changed it 399, but I've seen that before where it shows the original distance and then it changes boundaries. I bet if I don't in the years it's 400. Yeah, so that shows 400 feet, 400 feet, 99 miles per hour at the bat. Solo homer, straightaway right field over the baddie by Jet Lee Bradley. Sixth of the year, 400 feet, 99 miles per hour at the bat. Only sixth of the year. Must have been not playing. Well, he was on the bench, and I put him in there because the original right there was low on energy. The baddie does not go all the way to the top. To be a home run, you have to hit it off the football seats, which cleared the baddie by, I would say, 5 feet. I mean, if it hit the baddie, it's in play. In real life, I heard that if it hits the foul pole is part of the baddie. Or the whole time I was in the Metro, besides like the first year. But here, if you hit the foul pole, even with the baddie, it's a home run. In real life, I guess it was part of the baddie foul pole. You have to hit the foul pole above the baddie to count as a home run. That's a sliding stop by Lau. Low, but picked by Choi. And then into a solo homer to straightaway right field by Jadley Bradley Jr. Over the baddie. It is now 3-1 Snakes after 5.5 innings of play. That was a home run by Jadley Bradley Jr. Here's Sano. 0 for 2 in the game. That's a ground ball. Then there's a base hit, and Sano's 1 for 3 in the game. Here's Gonzo. Halfway to the cycle, he's a homer and a triple, but with his guy, I don't think it had triple. That's a ground ball. It's another single for Gonzo. Throw to first, safe, and he's 3 for 3 with a double and 2 singles in the game. And here comes now it's Smith. 3 on town. That's a fly ball. It's gonna be a tough play, and then it's over. That one get down past the diving Benintendi. One run will score. A second runner's coming around, and he'll score. Throw to third. Not even close. A 2-run triple by Smith, his 5th triple of the year. Sano scores from second, and Gonzalez scores from first. That went all the way to the wall in foul territory. He dove, and here's Jones. 0 for 2 in his season and his major league career. 3-2 out, no runner at third, 2 out, nobody out. Actually did his first major league RBI. Caught by the center fielder. Here comes Smith. Throw home after it was caught, not in time. And that is Dredge Jones' first major league RBI, but still didn't for his first major league hit. There's G-Man. It's 6-1 now, and it's on the warm up. Jake Dietman in the Red Sox bullpen down the first right field line. There's G-Man Choi. Zanino on deck. At the ground ball over the pitcher's jumping glove, or over the jumping pitcher. Go to first by Bodex in time, 2 down. There's Mike Zanino. On 2 down. That's a ground ball and it hit the face of the pitcher, and then oh my goodness, that was close. And it hit the face of the first baseman, and then he threw to Montgomery coming to the first baseman, and he beat Zanino the bad. We're through 6 scores now. It's 6-1 Snakes. That was really bizarre. I don't know. And it hit the first baseman square in the face. And then he threw it to Montgomery, and he stepped in the bat before Zanino did, and it must have been really close. I mean, oh my goodness, it hit him right in the face. Whoa. That's a tie. I mean, the tie was the runner. It looks like that's a tie. Looks like a tie. I don't know how. That might have been a challenge, maybe, if there wasn't 2 outs. Here's Bogarts. That's a ground ball, and a tough play for Lau to the right at second, throw to first. Got him by half a step. One down, or maybe a step, but close. Here's Nitro did run. 1-2 down. That's a foul ball. Total pitches per inning. He hasn't had an inning where he's thrown more than 20 pitches. The top is at 18. And why is Albert Drake so energy? I might have used him as an opener maybe for the. Not sure why his energy is so low. Maybe I used him as like an opener or something. Because I never must have been, because why is his energy like a third? That's not even a third. That's like half or last now. Trevor May's starting to warm up in the Twins. Snakes open down the left field line. Energy of everybody's in the yellow. That's a ground ball to Jones. Behind second, 2 down. I mean, Jones is 0 for 2 with what? 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a strikeout Lipton and I'm not sure what. Strikeout Lipton and he got out again and a sacrifice. Flies, so he has his first RBI. Slow down for his first hit. Home run, extra base. That's a line and drive. Don't bet Smith. Like the down left center field and it's over. 7-inning stretch time here at the Metrodome. The score is the Snakes 5 or Snakes 6 and the Red Sox 1. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3 do it for the Snakes and the bottom of the 7th. Montgomery's still out there. Here's his 80th pitch. That's a line drive. Top by or hit on a hop by both lines. Throw to first from like center base position. 1 down. Like where the center baseman would have been, but there because of the shift, he was in short right field. Here's Hannah, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs. That's a ground ball. The center baseman throw to first, 2 down. Eddie Rosario 0 for 6 with an RBI, which was an RBI run in this game. And in this game, he's 0 for 3. He doesn't have an RBI. He's 0 for 6 in the series and 0 for 3 in the game, but he doesn't have an RBI in the series, which is insane. That's a ground ball. Throw to first. 2, and the inning's over. We're through 7. The score remains 6-1. Snakes. 7, 8, 9 do up for the Red Sox in the top of the 8th. And they're on Brennan Trevor May is energy at Yarbrough's in the yellow. 26 appearance here in the season, 32 record, 11 holds, 26 and 2/3 innings, 4.05 ERA, 29 strikeouts, 12 walks, and a 308 average right-handed batters and a 227 average versus left-handed batters. Here's a righty right now. Here's Chavis. That's a ground ball to Joy. 6 down, Dell 3 unassisted, 1 down. Here's the stats for Ryan Yarbrough. 7 innings, 7 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, no walks, no strikeouts, 80 pitches thrown. So no walks, no strikeouts, but only gave up 1 run, which was earned, and only gave up 7 hits. 7 hits? Yeah, 7 hits, and pitched 7 innings, 1 run, which was earned. 2-2 count. That's a fly ball. It's on a tough play, and that will foul. That landed in foul territory, foul ball. I think you already knew that because you can see his tail on 2-2 count. That's a ground ball to Lau. Throw to first. 2 down in the 8th. They're down their final 4 rounds, down by 5. I mean, it's not a safe situation. Here's Nicky Lopez. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. That's a ground ball to Sano. In and over. Middle of 8th. Score remains 6-1. Thanks. Here's MS. Medelsano. Here comes Jake Dietman. I put away his stats. Sorry about that. 2-1 count. That's a line drive foul. That's a ground ball, and then it's a base hit past the Diamond Bogarts in the left center field. I believe now it's 2 or 4 or 2 singles. Here comes Vinos, 3 for 3 with a double, 2 singles, and a run scored. 5 for 7 with, I believe, 5 singles, a double, and an RBI in the series. 2-1 count. That's a ground ball. That is a fair ball. Throw to first by the first baseman, and Dietman on the bad. 1 down. Those are the pitcher covering the first baseman, and there's 1 down. Runner goes to band. Here's Smith, 1 for 3 with a triple. 1 for 3 with a triple. 2 RBIs and a run scored. Scored on Jones' sack fly at the ground ball on the left side. So now it's botched by Bogarts. 2 runners on 1 out, and that's so yeah. Score decisions and error, E6. Here comes Jones. Here's Jones. Last probably chance to get a base hit because he's probably not only the bottom of 9. That's a ground ball to be 2. And that is gonna be a double play. And Red Sox need 5 at a time, 6 to hit delayed, and the 8 is the Snake 6 and the Red Sox 1. So you probably not see it. I'm probably not player locked in for the next game. So I can try to do his first hit. 1-2 count. That's a ground ball, and it is past the Diamond Jones. They're up by 5, so really have a chance for a save situation for. There's JBJ homer earlier, and there's something more on Taylor Rogers. Just sending it to W count save situation. That's a ground ball past the over the head of May, and then it's safe at second. So not past May and Jones to return. Here's Martinez. There we go, 1-2 count. That's a fly ball. That ball is hit well. That ball is off the batty. And throw home is not in time. It's 6-2. 20-cent double the year RBI double for, and that one's hit well. Tying run coming on deck. So it's a safe situation now. And well, obviously it won't be for May unless someone else comes in. 1-1 count. That's a foul ball, 1-2. You'll give up an out for a run. If the infield's back, or at least the middle infield, is 1-2 count. That's a fly ball. That is going back to Smith. Blinker is out, catch both runners had. Runner at second. Runner at third will score, and the runner in second goes all the way to third. Runner at third, 1 out. Here's Goodrum. Tying run on deck. 2-1 count. That's a fly ball and find another sack fly at Smith. Something a little shallower. And we got here comes the runner. Throw home all the way to the plate. But it's way too didn't have enough arm strength on it. And now it's 6-4. Here's Kevin Pillar, 2 for 3, 2 singles in the game, and 3 for 7 in the series. And it's amazing energies in the yellow. 1 more out. 1 down. That's a ground ball to Jones, who made his major league debut. Throw to first. Low but pitch by join the Snakes win. Snakes win. Snakes win. Snakes win. 6-4 over the Red Sox, and they have tied up the series at one game apiece, and have forced the rubber match of the series, which I'm finding out. Well, he wasn't in the starting lineup. I know it switched the lineup, so he actually can get in there. And Ryan Yarbrough at the team lead in 11th win, and then Jordan Montgomery had 6 earned runs, and he followed with 10-8. So Ryan Yarbrough moved 11-7, and Montgomery followed with 10-8. No save because they did the 3 in the 9th, but you can't pitch your way into a save. It would have been a save if another pitcher came in like Rogers, and that probably would have happened if the timer came to the plate if that last guy, which was Richard Goodrum or whoever was that last batter got on. That would have brought the timer to the plate, and most likely would have put Rogers in. Just then, they got that extra run. Because if they didn't get those 3 runs right there, it would have been the Red Sox would have had the 4-3 lead. They both started with 7 innings, but the difference is Yarbrough only gave up 1 earned run and 7 hits. Montgomery gave up 6 earned runs and 10 hits, and had 2 strikeouts. Yarbrough had no strikeouts and no walks, and then Montgomery had 2 strikeouts and no walks. Wow, 2 for 4, 2 doubles as a player of the day. I didn't interview him, but it says right there, you didn't see him player of the day. 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. That's it, and he's Gonzalez is on there. Smith with a 2-run triple. Haniger 2 for 4 with 2 out RBI singles, and Jones went 0 for 3 with a sac fly. So not his first major league RBI. Slowed him for his first Major League hit, first Major League extra base hit, and home run. And I'm gonna try his first hit. I'm gonna play a lot that third game of the series, and I had to put him first of all put him in the lineup. This he kind of is not in the starting lineup. Well, they'll eventually put him in automatically in shortstop or in center field because he can play center field as well. Well, okay, that's how we're closing the board. If you like this episode, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm gonna see you in episode number 7 of this Dry Creek Snates Relocation franchise series. See you in episode number 7, and eat a lot of bacon and go Snates.